Okay, welcome back to NWA Tactical Ballistics. We're going to be displaying 1911 again. Make sure it's nothing's in it. Now, that said, we're going to be learning how to take it apart, clean, and then reassemble. Basic things you'll need: I like using toothbrushes. You can use something else, but I use toothbrushes, just cheap old toothbrushes or old ones. What they call snake, I call it snake. Very useful. And rem oil, especially the kind that lubricates and cleans. So, first, unlike any other, especially 9mm pistols that I've seen, there's a button right here. You want to push down on that. And this tab here will turn. As you can see, the two prongs are facing that way towards the camera. Then your little metal tube here slides out, and then your spring sticks out. There's the tab that I was talking about. That's it right there. You can see it moving. You got to push down that metal piece there, and then move that tab out that way. Now what's next? Pull the trigger back, slide out that way. You want to get it to not the big hole. You don't want to get it to the big hole. You want to get it to a smaller hole right there. Then there's a pin right here. Push that pin in. You notice now you can see the indentation there. Then this piece slides out. After that piece slides out, it's another piece that goes in. You can remove your slide. Here's your lower half. And in there is the slide and the barrel. It moves freely. Now, in order to take the barrel out, you need to move that tab again. Pull the barrel back. And move the tab in the opposite direction that you used to remove the spring. And the tab pulls out. And the barrel should move on out. I'm going to move the camera a little bit down, because I usually work down a little bit lower. Now, all that said, I've already cleaned this weapon, so I'm basically going to give you a gist of how to do it. I'm not going to actually clean it. Basically, you just take the rem oil, spray it all in here, then you take your toothbrush or any kind of brush, cleaning brush, and you scrub on the inside where the slide goes, all the grooves, anywhere where there's carbon buildup. If you have like fabric pieces, like little shards of carbon or anything like that, that won't come out with the toothbrush, you can actually get like a pick. I think they're like $1 or something, and you can clean out the inside of the grooves. Now once you have that cleaned out, and you can get a smaller brush or anything and clean out on the inside where the mag goes. Always remember to clean your spring, keep your spring well lubricated. Just basically about any part of this gun I lubricate, especially all the parts that really you wouldn't think would need to be lubricated, like the little tab piece that we pulled out. I will show you with this part, even though I'm not going to clean it. Basically, you take your rim oil, spray it on the inside of the barrel. And how I do this normally is I spray it on the inside of the barrel, and I spray the barrel snake. And what I'll do is, once both are lubricated, basically, I don't know how many people have used one of these, but basically just pull it and it cleans the whole inside out. I like these a lot better, and I feel that they're more efficient. They are more expensive, but they're a lot more efficient, in my opinion. Basically the same way with the slide. You want to spray the cleaner, rim oil, anything in the slide. Do basically the same thing. If you need to pick, use the pick and clean out the inside of the grooves, places you can't reach. Now, the most interesting part is putting the gun back together. Starting basically the way you ended up, put your barrel back in the slide, take your tab. There's a little notch right there. I don't know if you can see it. There's a notch. You can see where the grooves are here, where it's like a U shape, like almost like the part of a horseshoe, and there should be a notch in there too. You want to line up that notch and then turn it in the direction that you originally took the spring out with. Take this piece here and make sure you have the groove lines that look like a U, and put them on there like that where the barrel's at. This is where things start to get difficult. Oh, because this little ring here is a pain to line up. And basically, you got to get it lined up within the inside. This is why I sometimes think this gun is a pain in the rear to take apart, but you've got to clean it. And if you don't have it in there right, piece there, which makes the slide go back and forth. Okay, there we go. It's in. Alright. Put the camera back up. Next, put your spring in. Metal shaft. Put it back in. She's in. Now, just to prove that it's going to load, okay. All parts are working and functional. It loads the round into the chamber. And my hands are a little greasy because I keep my guns well lubricated. And that's how you field strip, and basically teaching you how to clean 45 1911. Next video I'll either be reviewing a scope, or it's a cheap scope. It's made by Centerpoint. I really don't like them, or I will be reviewing my 7mm Magnum Savage, and it's an AccuTrigger. So that'll be either the two of the videos to be displayed next. And with that said, I will end it there.